If this week was a transition week, next week is prime time because we have the non-farm payrolls. On Monday, we have the US ISM, and it's the first hint for the NFP. The manufacturing sector is smaller than the services one, but still important. On Tuesday, of course, the aforementioned Australian rate decision. No changes expected, but perhaps more hawkish language. Kiwi. For those trading the Kiwi, we have the bi-weekly milk auction, also on Tuesday. Wednesday is a busy day with UK services PMI. It's the last of PMIs. We also have the construction and services and manufacturing, but services PMI is the most important one. We had a crash in July post-Brexit, a huge bounce in August. Now the numbers for September should be interesting to see if optimism prevails or not. Okay, critical for the next move of the British pound. We have the ADP non-farm payrolls private sector report as a big hint also for the NFP. And then the ISM non-manufacturing PMI, the services sector measure, last month it was terrible. Let's see if it recovers now. It was a big warning sign. One of the things that convinced markets that there will be no rate hike in September. Let's see if we have a recovery now. It's the biggest sector in the US. Of course, on Wednesday also crude oil inventories. On Thursday, US jobless claims. Even though it's not directly correlated to this NFP report, it's still a jobs figure and could have some impact. And, well, I jumped here. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. And of course, on Friday, we have the non-farm payrolls. We'll have a preview for that. But in any case, watch out. The bar now is much lower for a rate hike. So if we have 150,000 jobs gained or higher and wages around current levels of 2.4, it should be good enough. Okay, of course, also long-term unemployment matters, the participation rate, things like that. It's also important for politics, not only for markets, but of course the Fed will be watching it quite closely. For those trading the Canadian dollar, we have in parallel at the same time the Canadian jobs report. Okay, so that's the preview for the week of October 3rd to October 7th, first week of a new month and a new quarter, the last quarter. And yeah, so quite a packed calendar over there.